My daughter and I were running some errands together, and if we're driving past the thrift store and we have some extra time in our schedule, you just know we're going to stop to see what there is to see. I'm Michelle from Michelle's Romantic Tangle, and let's go thrifting. This is one of the shops that's close to home, close to the grocery store, and it is just really easy to duck in. So I am probably here once a week. I haven't asked my daughter how often she visits these days. We're usually not together, but I know we're both here frequently. And sometimes they have some really great things, and sometimes they just have what you'd expect to see at the thrift store. I did find some kind of cool things this trip that I hadn't seen before. If you look, nope, I'm not looking at it yet. My daughter was looking at the ceramic taco set, and from the packaging, I wonder if that is old or if it's just got packaging designed to make it look vintage. Those look like they would be useful, but that is so not enough tacos for a family of 5 people, let alone the family of 6 people we used to be. So we left it behind at the store. And what caught my eye was this big ceramic bowl. I absolutely know that at one point it had a matching pitcher, and I did look around the store a bit to see if the pitcher might be somewhere else on a different shelf, but no luck. And if they both had been there, I probably wouldn't have brought them home anyway, so that's okay. I was just curious to see if I could reunite them. Like this vintage turtle cookie jar, we had one when I was growing up that was an owl, and I would bet it's by the same company. My husband at an antique store spotted one of those cast iron cornbread pans that are shaped like the little ears of corn, so now I am watching for one of those. Took me a second to figure out what this cup was because I had totally forgotten about the Budweiser frogs. It was pretty bleached out from someone's dishwasher, and that's probably why it was still there on the shelf. My daughter and I were both drawn across the room by these jellyfish. They were so vivid and so pretty. But what really caught my eye hiding behind them, and was a little hard to flip through to get to, especially one-handed while holding the camera. It's the Last Supper on Slats of barnwood. I have so many questions about how and why that came to be, and absolutely no desire to bring it home and hang it on my wall. I've never seen a Da Vinci on barnwood before. That was a first. In hindsight, I wish I had brought home this little Hobnail milk glass vase. Not enough to make the drive back into town to see if it's still there, but next time I see Hobnail milk glass, I'm going to stop and think about it for a little longer because apparently it's something I think I need in my life. All the usual plates and ceramics. I don't think I saw a real Norman Rockwell plate on this trip, although I did see one that was close, and something about this mother rabbit. I don't know if she's too tall and skinny or quite what it is about her, but something I didn't like. I don't know why, and I did not see that face while I was filming. Someone donated their collection of sand dollars, and they were 99 cents each, which seems high to me. My grandparents used to have a place on the beach, and Grandpa would walk around the point from the bay to the ocean side every morning, and he would bring home sand dollars when he found them unbroken. I don't know how many he had stacked in a pile in his garage by the time they sold that house. There were a lot. So I'm not likely to buy sand dollars in the thrift store, even though I don't have any of his. Here is my spectacularly ugly couch for the day, and a still life that caught my attention, but I didn't totally love. Do some books just pull you across the room when you see the spine? Because this one did. It's Off the Beaten Path, a guide to more than 1,000 scenic and interesting places, still uncrowded and inviting. guessing that it is an older book and those places probably aren't still uncrowded. So I didn't pick it up or flip through. Let's make a memory. I think that was craft projects for your kids, and I have enough books like that already that I probably don't need to add more to our collection. I took some time and looked through the knitting and quilting and stitching books. Didn't find anything that I didn't have already. I kind of wish I bought that Hobnail milk glass vase, but there will be other milk glass in my future. My daughter found a belt that was in a style she's been looking for, so that was the only purchase of the day. She's happy she got her belt. I'm happy I got to look at some neat vintage stuff, and thank you for joining us. I'm Michelle from Michelle's Romantic Tangle, and we'll be back with you again with more videos soon.